everyone, back again with a driving video. We've got part 3, and I was kind of getting into the water situation and how the system works, the actual system of control and whatnot. I kind of touched on it, but I know some people can only stand a few minutes at a time or whatever. They only have a few minutes to throw something on, so I'll try to make things quicker for you, but it's very difficult to upload these as it is, and it's even harder to do short videos, so I apologize if it's not perfect, but here it is. So I was talking about the water thing, and I'll tell you about the situation that happened recently. In the local town, they had a pipe break, supposedly, which, you know, that's another thing. You can believe what you want to believe. I don't really care what happened, what didn't happen, because it's going to happen again, and there's going to be any excuse. So, long story short, don't let that turn you off, but I'm just telling you, I'm right on that. So, the point of what I'm telling people is to have water and whatnot, have food, have even dirty sink water and stuff like that in your containers. Keep any container you can, keep as many as you can, water bottles, milk jugs, juices, sauce bottles, detergent, etc. Whatever you can get. And you will need to keep water in those no matter what, and then you can flush toilets when electric goes out and whatnot. You don't want to drink that water, and then you can imagine people are going to panic buy out the water and stuff if they hear a tornado's coming. At least the smart ones will. Or maybe not, oh, I shouldn't say just the smart ones. People that think enough to do that. I shouldn't say the smart ones. And I missed my turn. So I'm going to turn around because I needed to make my turn. I'm glad I thought of it before I got all the way back to my other destination. Okay, so yeah, long story short, I'm going to keep on beating that into people's heads. I'm going to keep on annoying people, because if I save one person's life, it was all worth it. I don't care whether I'm here or not to see it. If I affect someone's life in that way, good. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's not like I'm better than anyone or this or that. I'm so much smarter, da-da-da-da. But that's how it goes. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. Let's see. Yeah, the pipe broke. Let's just say, long story short, they had no electric and no water for about 3 days, and they just shut down the whole town's power, and everyone's just okay with it, of course, you know. Oh, well, a pipe broke, we gotta accept it, you know. Duh. Might as well just say that, how I always say da-da-da-da, you know. Duh. Like you're not thinking, duh. How about that? I like that one. I don't think I missed my turn. My turn's the other way. See, I was busy thinking here. I don't care, whatever. I'm having a good time recording, so. Anywho, we're gonna do a good old turn here, wherever I can turn around. I'm waiting for a cop to be sitting around here. What are you doing sitting over at the car lot here? Well, considering this is where I can turn around, that's what I was doing, pal. Alright, so, since I can't think of where I'm going and whatnot at the moment. Yeah, so they had to have porta pots outside of the big stores. You couldn't wash your hands, you couldn't brush your teeth, you couldn't shower. You couldn't do any of that because you had no water. You couldn't flush your toilets. And that's a whole town, you know. People just let it go. So then everybody people were buying out bottled water. And then when people buy out bottled water and you need it, the average person who has a working brain and wants to survive and isn't, you know, a complete scumbag and whatnot, and a complete idiot, you know, they suffer because they weren't prepared. And especially the good people, the good innocent people, they deserve better than that. So we can't let all that kind of be a pain for the average person. You know, I don't know if you call me the average person, but either way, I'm basically the average person. I just know some information that I try to tell people. It'll be what it'll be. Always will. Always was. So I just found that pretty interesting and whatnot. And I was telling people about how I've worked at stores and stuff during tornadoes, and, you know, you run out of your food because the store's too stupid to have a generator, and they're too stupid to save any type of food or whatnot. And you got workers there because they're in the middle of a storm, you know, frozen stuff. Here's an idea. Maybe send some food home with people, or maybe donate it to like a homeless shelter or something. You know, there's other places you can take food and whatnot to places that do have frozen stuff instead of letting the resources die. And that's what really irritates me. That's one way to really irritate me, is wasting resources like that at a store. You're supposed to be trying to make money, right? No, they clearly don't want money. I mean, that's a fact right there. That's a proven fact. So they weren't ready. And so I come in the next day, and I'm pretty much going on with my day. And long and short of it is, I was trying to tell them, the food that we have here is no good, because obviously it's been sitting out for 12 hours. So their genius idea was to tell all the workers what they need to do is to get pallets of food, stick it on a pallet, in hope that we can get it to the refrigerated truck that just showed up, while we're waiting on getting a generator emergency delivered. See how unprepared everyone is? And that's not a good sign. And I'll tell you this right now, everyone pretty much was freaking out, except me. I was laughing. Because I knew this was all out, and I knew this was coming. Like, I know most things were coming, that I've told people for a long, long time. So, yeah, everyone was being very disrespectful to each other and so forth. Well, I didn't think, wow. What's the mark? What's the mark? Get some out. Sorry guys, I'm doing other things here, so I'm trying to record here. Hopefully you can hear halfway decent. Yep, thought I'd have a lot bigger of a payment. We'll see what that was. I'm interested to see that. Another thing is, make sure you keep cash on you. Empty as much out of your bank account as you can too. Don't keep a bunch in there just so it gets frozen or taken from you or whatever. Especially those who think along the lines of me and whatnot, and they have a working brain in any way, shape, or form. Whether you like your utensils to go hunting and whatnot, and you believe in your rights and that type deal, and you believe in free speech, and you believe that you should be able to do what you want as long as you're not bothering anyone else per se, because these people that determine all this stuff are sick people, and a lot of people work for these sick people, and that's what they've been trying to do for many, many years, to destroy the system and all that type deal. And they will definitely be taking rights. They'll take, homes, they'll take cars, they'll shut off the power grid as much as they can. And that's fine by me, because as much as I can do, I'm trying to stay ahead of it. So, I guess I'll stop the video here since I kind of went all over the place, but at least it's an intelligent video that you can take a look at and kind of, make up your own mind, see what, you think. And I'm always free to talk, so go ahead and please give me some feedback and explain to me why I'm right or wrong. I very much would appreciate it. And I will definitely have a discourse with anyone here too. Discord, whatever. And we'll see what happens there. I'll definitely put people on straight if I disagree with them. I'll be as respectful as I can be. Which I think I'm pretty respectful. I don't sound like it on my rant videos while I'm driving and whatnot, but that's how it is. I'm trying to get my information out. People spend a lot of time doing these videos and whatnot. They risk being shut down, they risk being monitored, they risk a lot of things. So definitely make sure you appreciate those type of people. Not everyone's going to agree with the same things and so forth, but that's how it goes. And it is what it is, I suppose. So, I'm about to go get some gas here. Yeah, if you didn't know, the cars have electric in them and whatnot. They have chips in them so they can be hacked, just like anything else. Just like I say about bank accounts, your phones, your TVs, all that. let alone being watched through the TVs, phones, etc., and saved to the CIA headquarters and all that type of deal, and they wait to use that against somebody like me when they want to come after me for whatever reason. But luckily, I'm not too important to them. You know, I don't have too big of a following. I'm not on the inner circle of the celebrities and whatnot, because I would never want to be. But if I were, I'd have a good time embarrassing them, that's for sure. I'd have a good laugh at their expense. I already do. It's just embarrassing, guys. Don't be worshiping celebrities and whatnot. They're a bunch of losers that they don't really have any talent. Most of them don't have talent. They don't serve really any purpose to the average life. They just kind of are there. They're not worth your time. I'll tell you what is worth your time is information like this getting out. I understand sometimes you want some entertainment or whatever. Maybe you don't want to hear this all the time, which I understand. I've taken a break a lot of times, and I shouldn't say a lot of times, but recently, and I've tried to be happy and whatnot. And I'm happy regardless. Just people are very particular. They think that you're mad all the time just because you're speaking the truth and that type deal. And ironically, that can't be further from the truth, because that's what makes me happy, is talking about this stuff and getting people to understand things. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Love you very much. Have a good day. Bye.